Hello YouTube, this is Crosscheck and welcome to Explain 11 beta. So I've been really excited, really looking forward to Explain 11. I am a Explain 10 user. I was a FSX and prepared user for quite a while. Lots of money invested in those two sims, but I don't know, Explain 10 just grew on me, and I couldn't go back since then. And Explain 11 is here, and it's looking really good, real buggy, lots of nasty bugs, but it's a beta, so that is to be expected. But right now what I can see is that Explain 11 has a lot of potential, so if you are part of the flight sim community, I would really recommend you to go and support the developer. I think it's one of the, if it's not the strongest and the most important developer on the flight sim community, it's definitely one of the strongest and most important. But hey, that's just a personal opinion, and let's just get right into it. So we're gonna try out the Explain 11 beta. The scenery is default, the lighting, the effects, the camera, the airplane, everything that we'll see here is completely and absolutely default, even the FMC or all of that. So as you can expect, it's not gonna be payware grade, but I think, I mean, at least I am truly impressed. You don't get anything like this on any other sim, so maybe you're not as impressed, or maybe you are, I don't know, but I really like it. I am really loving this simulator. Okay, so let's get right into it. So this is our 737. As we can see, the 3D modeling is actually quite good. It is not superb, but it is really nice. And the outside also beautiful texture quality, and the model quality, it's just pretty good. Now there you will see something in the reflections that it kind of jumps between a reflection and another. I hope they fix that, but the reason why I think that happens is because it is reflecting in real time, and these are real reflections. They are not like on FSX or prepared, that they have a default reflection, and depending on where the light is coming, it will reflect in some way, but the reflections are not real. They are not true. In the case of Explain 11, the reflections are actually real. They are absolutely reflecting the real thing. So if you have buildings in your site, or lights of different colors, or whatever might be around you, it will actually reflect. When you go when you are landing, or you are taking off, you will be able to, in the belly of the aircraft, you will be able to see the reflections of the runway, and the true reflections. So that is really impressive, but it makes it for the reflection animation to look a little bit choppy. But I am hoping that eventually they will polish that, and it'll end up being smooth. I am running Explain 11 on a Windows 10 computer with a GTX 780, 3 GB of RAM. I really need a new one, at least 6 GB, hopefully 8. I think the 780, I'm sorry, the 1070, or I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get the 1080, but the 1070 looks absolutely amazing. 16 GB of RAM, and the processor is an i7-4770. So let's get right into the cockpit, and yeah, let's start. So something really interesting here, different from, I don't know, maybe you are used to the PMDG or the IXEG or something like that. The the plastic covers on the battery and the standby power, and also the bus transfer, they are closed. Normally, closed would mean that the battery would be on and the standby power would be in auto. But it's not the case on this one. You actually need to open them and select the on button and the auto. And there we go. So we're gonna do a little flight. Should take about an hour. So let's see the weight and balance. We need 2 hours and 15 minutes of fuel, 1 hour for the trip, and 1 hour 15 just as extra. Payload should be all right. Okay, so done. And apply changes. What livery are we? Delta. Okay, yeah, I really like the Delta one. So we're flying in Germany. We're gonna fly from Tegel, Berlin, to Munich. That would be Echo Delta Delta Tango to Echo Delta Delta Mike. So okay, let's get this started. Okay, so the batteries are on. Let's start our APU. We can also put the anti-collision lights and the position lights on steady. APU generator on. Okay, so now positive DC amps. Window heats on. Probe on. APU bleed on. The packs and the fan cannot, you cannot toggle them. They are in auto, so that's all right. Flight level, I think I'm going for 28,000. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try and reach 32,000. Landing altitude, I think it's around 300. Okay, what else? Fasten seatbelts, let's play them on auto. For now, I think that's alright. Okay, now the FMC. So it's gonna be a really basic FMC, obviously, it's a default one. But I think for the purposes of simple flights, it's gonna be an amazing FMC. If you're new on flight sims and this is your first flight simulator, I think you'll enjoy the 737 and its FMC and all that. I think it's gonna be an awesome aircraft to learn how a commercial aircraft flies. Excuse me. Okay, so it's gonna be really basic. We plug in the route Echo Delta Delta Tango to Echo Delta Delta Mike. This is not necessary, I just like putting my flight number. And let's see, we're going Jeriga, Uniform Mike 725. So Jeriga and Mike 725. Actually, what we can do, and it's really interesting, we can click here and then click here, and now we can do this. This is actually pretty neat. So Uniform Mike 725, Uniform Zulu 36, Tango 106, and bag me. That's that, and that's it. Execute. Perf init, key not active, nothing to do here. So let's go to departure and arrival. Departures, winds are, Let's refresh to this. On Takeoff 250 at 12. So we're gonna be taking off on runway 26 left on Jerga to Lima. Execute. Legs. Okay, everything looks amazing. Climb, transition altitude. I think the transition altitude here is like 7,000. We might be able to see around here. Okay, so this is the departure, Jerga to Lima. We are cleared 4,000 feet. And transition altitude, where is the transition altitude? God, I'm pretty sure the transition altitude here is around 7,000. Oh, no idea. I'm sorry guys. But let's say it's the transition altitude is 7,000. Climb the cruise, so we're going at flight level 320. That would be 32,000 feet. And the descent, for now that's alright, I guess. Okay, so that's that. Pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Okay, Jerga. So we need to be at 4,000 at Jerga. So let's do that. Oh yeah. Would be what, 250, 4,000. And then we should be able to keep climbing. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, okay, doing all right. Monitoring unicorn at 11122.8. Okay, so that seems to be all right. So about the V speeds, no idea. The FMC doesn't throw anything at me, so I don't know. The trim also, I'll just place it on the kind of in the middle, I guess, of the takeoff, and I think V2 should be around 140, I'm guessing. So I'm gonna place my speed on 160. Heading, I'm taking off from runway 26, so 260, and the first altitude 4,000 feet. And vertical speed, let's keep it on 2,000 feet. Flight director on, auto throttle armed. Let's put that on. Okay, maybe 1,500. Speed. Takeoff config 160, and I guess maybe LNAV. The VNAV is not gonna work, I'm pretty sure. I haven't managed to get the VNAV working, but that should do alright for now. Of course, I don't know, maybe, oh yeah, it should be automatic, and I should remove that. Okay, so where are we actually? Okay, I know where we are at. All So yeah, that's great. Now I think we should be able to turn our engines on. I was thinking about doing the ATC, use the default ATC, but I've seen it's quite buggy at the moment, so I'd rather not use it right now. Hopefully it'll get fixed soon. Okay, so now let's start the engines. So let's turn all the fuel pumps on so we can start our engines. Our anti-collision lights are on. Position are steady. Okay, ground, engine number 1. 10, 15, 20, let go, and fuel. Alright, so engine 1 is rolling. Engine 2, ground. 10, 15, 20, let go, fuel. Okay, so it's looking good. Okay, so now generator for engine 1 on, generator for engine 2. Let's just wait for it to go live. Okay, there she goes. APU bleed, engines bleeds on. APU bleed off. APU generators off. APU power off. Yeah, dumper on. Electric pumps on, engine pumps on. Logo, wing, wheel well. Okay, flaps 5. Auto brakes RTO. Speed brakes armed. And the Squawk 2000. Okay. It seems that the ground handling doesn't work just yet. It says that it's sending the push card to me, but I've never been able to see it. Yep, no idea. So let's use the reversers. And here we go. Taxi lights. God. Jesus. There we go. Quite dirty windscreens, aren't they? Okay, reversers off. Let's get her going. Okay, taxiing to runway 26 left. Via Papa Whiskey, Papa Mike, Sierra Echo, and reaching holding point for runway 26 left. takeoff, runway 26 left. Squawk. Transponder is active. Lights, landing lights on. Position strobe and steady. And yeah, I think that's it. Flaps are set. Speed brake armed. Auto brakes RTO. We're good to roll. Rate, gear up. Okay, flaps up. Real pretty, real pretty. Okay, so speed. I want to go 240. Autopilot on. I think we can reach 2,000 feet per minute without a problem. Awesome. Okay, so we are a little far away from Jeriga. We are about 24 nautical miles, but let's. Oh. This means this is. Okay, so we're a little bit far away from Jeriga still. We're about 24 miles away from Jeriga. So I think it should be alright to climb. Let's climb. What would be reasonable? 2,000 feet per minute? Or should we do a level change? Yeah, let's do a level change. Okay, level change. And let's go for the 32,000. This takes forever. If any of you guys know how to switch the altitude selector in something more than intervals of 10, please let me know, because this is absolutely ridiculous. I cannot believe this is the way it has to be done. Okay, 32,000. Okay, so we are now over our transition altitude, so we are changing to standard. And yeah, from now on, we just climb and we wait. Okay, so we are way over 10,000 feet. It's a little bit late for that, but it's better late than never, right? Well, let's climb to a speed of 310. At 32,000 feet, I think that's gonna be around 0.8 Mach. So let's do that, and landing lights should be off. Oh, the taxi light should be off for like, should never been, okay, whatever. Turn off lights, off, logo off, wing and wheel well. We just leave the anti-collision and the position strobe and steady. What else? Auto brakes are cool. Speed brake unarmed. Flaps are at 0. And yeah, let's keep going. Okay, let's start and see what's gonna happen on the arrival. So we are arriving at Munich. Our last point was Bagme. Let's see. We are coming from the northeast. So winds from 300. Oh, I'm sorry, winds from 200. So we're gonna use the runway 26 left. Oh, that's a transition. Approach to runway 26 left. Okay, we're coming in from Bagme. Let's take the Bagme 3 Alpha arrival. Okay. Up to Nailby is gonna be basically our last point. And we should be on Nailby at 5,000 feet to get right in the glide slope. Okay, and from what I can see here, the runway is going to be at 1,470 feet. So let's do a little change here. All right, there we go. And let's see. So we are arriving at, what was it? Bagme 3 Alpha 26 left. ILS 26 left. Execute. There was a transition, but whatever. Okay, enable flight plan. Let's see. There's a discontinuity. You know what? I think. Okay, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. So flight plan. I want to see a flight plan. How can I select next? Nope. Nope. I don't know how I can do this. Can I center it? What's going on? Center, yes, maybe? Nope. Okay, no idea. Maybe over here. Valid entry. Okay. I want to see the other waypoints. It's quite a mess here. This is the runway. 26 left is over there to the right. So I think we're gonna do this and then come back here. I don't know. I want to take this one so it's from where I am. Runway 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, mid-nu, and then so I need to lose all those. Let's see if I do this, then execute. Okay, there we go. I think that's better. That should be better. At Melby I need to reach 5,000. How are we doing? Okay, yeah. Let's see. Okay, I still need to reach flight level 320. I don't have much time left for that. No, yeah, I'm gonna manage. I'm gonna manage, definitely. So, let's keep it up. Never flat, no, of course you can. No worries. Okay. So, we're doing great, I think. Now let's see. Okay, if anybody knows how to change like the waypoints to see them here on the plan, please let me know, because I didn't know how to do that. So okay, what we need is the ILS. So it's 108.3 261. Okay, so 261 and 108.3. Okay, so ILS is now all set on the radios. So yeah, we just wait some more. Alright, so we are almost at flight level 320. We're gonna have to start descent. What is it? Maybe like 30 nautical miles before Besub. I think that should do fine. Okay, so we're at 32,000 feet. After this, I think we should reach oh boy, we're gonna have to reach 5,000. That's about that. Now we can go first to flight level 110, and then we'll see what's next. So I'm gonna set up the altitude selector to flight level 110 for now. As we do the approach, I'll see how I will proceed. All right, flight level 110. Okay, let's I think we can start our descent, see how it goes. Let's do a level change. Throttles all the way back. Okay, so Vesuv, we gotta reach it at flight level 260. That should be manageable, not a problem. Bagme 220. We'll do the 188. Needs 152. Uncom 129er. Midnu 110. The distances are reasonable. But then from Midnu to Nelby 26, and from 110 we need to reach 5,000 feet. That's gonna be an interesting one. And by Melby, I don't know, I think we can make it if we are at a speed of, I don't think 240 is so great, but I wouldn't have a VNAV anyway, so whatever. But I'll try to reach Nelby with a speed of around 200 knots, 5,000 feet, and then this is gonna be the final. We have now the ILS and everything, so we should do all right. Okay, so I think we are doing really good, so I'm gonna switch to vertical speed, and let's go for minus 1500. Alright, so now we're reaching flight level 110. Still 10 miles away from Midnu. Well, 9. Then by Melby we're gonna have to reach 5,000. So that's gonna be really interesting. Let's stay a little bit at flight level 110 so we can maintain our speed of 310. Then we're gonna have to go below 250 for us to go under 10,000 feet. So let's give it a. So let's stay level for a little bit. What I am going to do is put my altitude selector on 5,000. There we go. Once we are flying directly to Nelby, I am going to do a level change. Okay, now it's time for Nelby. Let's decrease that speed to 240. Once we reach the speed of 270, I'm gonna start the level change. Okay, level change, 2702. We need to reach 240. Speed brakes. That should help. Let's put them all the way in. So now that we're going below 10,000 feet, all the Landing lights are on, runway turnout lights are on, logo is sun, wing, and wheel well. Auto brakes 2. Speed brake will be armed. And what else? I think that should be it for the landing. Oh, the altimeter, of course. Altimeter is 1032. So 1032. Course 261, active nav 108.30. Once I reach 7,000 feet, I will deactivate my speed brakes and arm them. Speed brakes armed. Alright, now reaching 5,000 feet. Still 10 miles from Nelby. See if we can place the approach. Whoops. Okay, there we go. For what I can see, neither the localizer or glide slope are alive at the moment. So we just need to wait. 7 miles. Okay, so everything under control, right? Everything looks fine. Still nothing. That's odd. Okay, let's see. Or look. Okay, there she goes. I see. There it is, glide slope. So we gotta turn the approach on. There we go, intercepting the localizer. And intercepting the glide slope. There we go. Nice and easy. Okay, let's lose some speed. I think we should be good if we try to land with a speed of 135. Flaps 30, I hope. Let's help the aircraft a little bit. I'm gonna use the speed brakes a little bit, just to go below 2. I'm sorry about that. Blah, blah. Just to go below 200. Okay, runway in sight. Okay, flaps 1. Flaps 2. I'm gonna take the gears out to lower the speed faster. Flaps 5. Flaps 10. $15. 25. And 30. Speed brakes armed. Okay, we're doing all right. Oh boy, it's fighting a little bit because we lowered the speed too much. There we go. Go. And disengage. Was hard. Ooh, quite rough there. Reversers. Nuts. It's definitely a hard landing, no doubt about that. But it was a landing nonetheless. This is actually a really nice aircraft to fly. I am really happy with it. A couple of weird things, but it's nice. It's really nice. Landing lights off. Strobe off. Oh boy. Sorry about that. Taxi lights on. Well, that was that. Really nice. Loving X-Plane 11. Loving all the default scenery, the default aircraft, the lighting, the camera, everything. It's just pretty damn cool, if you ask me. So hope you guys enjoyed. This is it for me. If you want me to try the MD-82 next, or another default aircraft that you want me to try out, or a payware aircraft, please just let me know. I will absolutely do it, no problemo. And yeah, any questions or anything, whatever, please let me know. If you enjoyed this, please show your support, subscribe and like, or like and subscribe, whatever. And yeah, that was about that. Thank you very much. Cross check out.